Good evening and a warm welcome to the Heal Security Dispatch Daily Digest, your go-to source for the latest in cybersecurity trends and expert insights, proudly presented by Heal Security. I'm Ed Hall, joining you from London, ready to explore the vital nexus of healthcare and cybersecurity intelligence today. Today is Tuesday, the 8th of July, 2025. Join me as we explore the complex terrain of cybersecurity in the digital world. A widely used Visual Studio Code extension for Ethereum smart contracts, Ethcode, was hijacked via a malicious GitHub pull request submitted on June 17, 2025, introducing an obfuscated NPM dependency that executed hidden PowerShell scripts to download malware. The compromised package had been installed over 6,000 times before security researchers at Reversing Labs and Microsoft removed the infected Ethereum utils dependency and reinstated a clean version of the extension. This incident highlights a growing trend in supply chain attacks against developer tools, with over 16,000 malicious open-source packages discovered in Q2 2025 alone. Hackers have been abusing a leaked copy of Shellter Elite since at least April 2025, leveraging the commercial AV EDR evasion tool to wrap infostealer malware, such as Rhadamanthys and Lumma, into legitimate Windows binaries and deploy them via phishing campaigns and malicious YouTube comments. The Shellter project confirmed that a licensed customer leaked version 11.0, prompting Elastic Security Labs to release detection measures and Shellter issuing an update while criticizing Elastic's disclosure timeline. This case underscores the dual-use risk of red team tools when commercial offensive frameworks fall into the wrong hands. Researchers have uncovered a new Anatsa, also known as T-Bot, Android banking Trojan campaign on Google Play, where a fake PDF update app, initially benign, gained over 50,000 downloads before an update deployed malicious overlay and keylogging code to steal credentials and automate transactions targeting North American banks. Once installed, Anatsa monitors for banking apps, displaying a convincing scheduled maintenance overlay, while harvesting login data via hidden overlays and remote takeover tools. This surge in supply chain-style banking malware on mainstream app stores highlights a persistent, evolving threat to mobile banking security. A popular Google Chrome extension, Color Picker, was found to contain malicious spyware after a June 27 update, affecting over 100,000 users. The extension, which previously allowed users to capture color codes from websites, was hijacked to redirect browser sessions to malicious sites and collect sensitive data. Despite its verified status in the Chrome Web Store, the extension's privacy policy falsely claimed it did not collect user data, highlighting ongoing concerns about the effectiveness of Chrome's vetting process for extensions. Ingram Micro, a leading IT distributor, experienced a ransomware attack beginning July 3, 2025, that disrupted its systems and services across multiple regions. The SafePay ransomware group claimed responsibility, alleging exploitation of misconfigured network defenses and exposed VPN credentials to infiltrate the company's network. Ingram Micro has since taken affected systems offline, initiated an investigation with cybersecurity experts, and notified law enforcement while working to restore operations and mitigate potential impacts. Qantas has confirmed a cyber attack on June 30, 2025, compromising the personal data of approximately 6 million customers through a third-party call center system. The exposed information includes names, email addresses, phone numbers, birth dates, and frequent flyer numbers, but excludes financial details. Following the breach, a cybercriminal contacted Qantas with an extortion attempt, though the airline has not disclosed whether a ransom was demanded. The Australian Federal Police are investigating the matter. A recent CTM 360 report reveals a global scam operation utilizing over 17,000 fake news websites, known as baiting news sites (BNS), to deceive users into online investment fraud across 50 countries. These sites mimic reputable media outlets like CNN and BBC, publishing fabricated stories featuring public figures and financial institutions to promote fraudulent platforms such as Trap10 and Eclipse Earn. The scams employ sponsored ads on platforms like Google and Meta, leading users to fake articles that redirect to fraudulent trading platforms, where victims are encouraged to make deposits and provide personal information. Thank you for listening. I'm Ed Hall, and we appreciate your time and listening. I'm excited to have you with us again tomorrow for more insightful updates. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe for continuous coverage and expert analysis, and sign up for a free trial of Heal Security Desktop at healsecurity.com. Until we meet again, don't have nightmares. Stay informed and secure in the digital world.